There's a reason why I'm doing the coffin motion. I'm trying to bring forward all that is stuck within me so it can be in some type of form of release. Okay. I guess we got a lot to say then, since the throat chakra is activated. This is entertainment purpose only. Viewer advised. Thank you for joining on in. For those who are new, and I much appreciate, love you for your generosity, because generosity comes a long way, and we need that in life. We need more generous people, kind people, or spirits, or entities, or deities. Let me know if you can hear me okay. It is early in the morning. It's like 6:41 right now. Sorry. No, it's just like allergies at this point. But this is entertainment purposes only. Viewer advised. None of it is real. Only those who believe who are already tapped in can see. And those who can't, there's nothing I can do for you other than to plant the seed for you so you can wake up. Alright, we ready? Are we ready? I should have done it like a morning stretch before coming on in, but it's okay. So, while you are high, welcome on in. Make sure you hit that like button. I much appreciate of you. Where am I from? I'm from Atlanta. Do you know the goddess of Atlanta? Mm, you can kind of associate with me with her, but many things and many names. And yes or no, what's your question? Hi, welcome on in. Thank you for joining. I much appreciate of you. Those who are coming on in and just now found me on your For You page, hi, welcome. This is a spiritual channel. Hi, Grand Rising. But I don't need to know what. But this is a spiritual channel. This is not for everybody. Not everybody can grasp on this information just well. But make sure you get that like button though, and make sure you subscribe. I come on daily. So, a little bit of background about me. I experienced homelessness, so I kind of like lost pretty much everything. So, you might see me wear the same clothes until I'm able to financially be taking care of myself. Um, I was involved with domestic violence, so I'm not really like, I'm in a healing process. I'm healing, but not healed. So I got my tooth knocked out by a guy who put their hands on me, and I thought being there would, I guess, bring everything that I imagined or something like that. Hi, welcome on in. I love you too. Thank you so much for the love. If you are new here, I'm not for everybody. I'm very strange, and if you like weird people, make sure you hit that subscribe button because weirdness can get you far, and being normal can get you nowhere. So, if you're into weird supernatural, um, like alien talk or past life type of talk, the subconscious mind, thank you. Thank you so much. I much appreciate it. And I hope you stay for a long time because I'm on every day, so I have like different topics to talk about. So you just have to tap in and tap on when I am live. Some of y'all might not be spiritually woke yet or in the process of being awakening. But the thing is, you gotta ask yourself who is waking you up? What is waking you up? Or how are you being woken? Are you being woken by the program or are you reacting to the program? Is what's making you wake up. Thank you so much for the likes, y'all. Make sure y'all get the like button. There's more of y'all in here that needs to like and also subscribe. So when um when we are awakened during the process, we don't know that we are being turned on. It's not until after we are turned on. But most of us, we are able to catch it early. And by catching it early, what we're doing is visualizing how we're being turned on, or why we're being turned on, or why we're being like constantly monetarily watched. Yeah, my life's a little sad. But I'm glad you're making it better because you're here. Thank you. But anyway, so we don't realize how we're being turned on because we are reacting to the subconscious mind when we need to really just observe the mental and not physically be put our mind into the mental because we already did that pre-existent without realizing what we was created to exist. And sorry y'all for the background. And a lot of times, one that is such a troll, bruh. You look like I'm gonna keep that one. I'm gonna put that in my dad jokes books. You got dad jokes. You can do a little better. But anyway, y'all are not on topic with the comments. Like, get yourself together. It's too early in the morning for trolls. Who wants to sit up here and troll somebody this goddamn early? You might be in a different, distant time zone, but like, I'm in the future. Are you woke yet? Because it looks like you're not woke yet. You're acting like an NPC character. But thank you for your response because not only you are boosting me up in the algorithm, you're also breaking me in and on in the matrix. So thank you. Much appreciate you. Um, I guess. You better take that up to the most high if you got a problem with it. Only he can handle that. Or my higher self. Or your higher self. But don't fuck with my ancestors. You wanna fuck around and find out. That's on you. But I'm warning you. um yeah. So you're not realizing you being programmed because oftentimes we have a programmer that is programming the program, meaning there's a head HR of the programmer. You can consider that as the supreme being or like the lighted chosen one, but really they operate on darkness to bring out certain magic or certain entities or deities within you. So they're gonna trigger your subconscious with um, with the mind. by tricking the trickster. But once the trickster tricked itself of awakening, it's not really tricked. It's more so being more lucid in this 3D holographic version of the world that has pre-existed within outside of us that we created just through the power of the mind. And that's how we kind of like truly got here is through somebody um, imagining what we will be. They imagine the essence of us, but we imagine the embodiment of what the soul is carrying in the vessel. So, oh, I'm glad you can enjoy. What am I feeling? Mm, Today I woke up feeling good. I'm a little nervous because I'm gonna need y'all help. I'm gonna need y'all to visualize me doing good. Just anything. Visualize the thought process of me doing good. Only good intention. Hey everybody, make sure y'all go Killer Magic 101. Well, you're a big ass troll. And what you're saying to me is first grade level. What are we? Are we in kindergarten? Are you sad? Oh, yes, I am very sad. But I'm also very happy. I mean, I've just gone through spiritual warfare, still continuing. It's never ending, and it's depressing as fuck. Earth is ghetto, and I'm not where I'm supposed to be in my timeline. So, if you can imagine me in my timeline, I'm much appreciated. If you haven't seen depression yet, this is what depression looks like. Or look at Robert Williams, R.I.P. though, R.I.P. He was a genius, but people was trying to control his life, and he was more powerful than them. Like, why? So I'm not gonna go out like that. I'm gonna go out with a big bang, a fucking legacy. So it's how you start, is how you finish. So I'm really thinking about how I'm starting and how I'm finishing. I have not begun to live yet. Just think about, okay, think about my MK Ultra. So my MK Ultra was they made me sit in a room. I could barely go out sometimes. I could barely eat the food that I worked for or that I gave off of my footsteps sometimes. I could barely eat anything from this room really because every time I kept eating something, I kept throwing it back up. So imagine being locked away all your life and didn't have a choice of getting out. So you have to make plans of how to escape and being the scapegoat when you don't have friends to count on or family members because them two, they are like the reason why I couldn't trust everybody when I first started awakening. It wasn't my fault that I was seeing reality the way I was waking up to. I wish I wouldn't woke up to that side of reality, but there's a reason when you go on certain paths, you just have to take the L's. Yes, no weapon shall form against me shall prosper. Say it, sister. Say it for the people in the back. But they don't recognize that you're woken up in the process of awakening. Like you're not even at the bridge. You're just the level of awareness. And when After a level of awareness, you're opening, unlocking consciousness within you. So it's a continuation of energy of you. And the more you unlock certain levels of you, your quantum physics is like quantum jumping, quantum personality, but you're experiencing it through the past life version of you, not the one before Earth, the one that was already pre-existed on Earth before you realized you were pre-existence, meaning you existed without a body, but you was existing in the form of somebody's mind. So therefore, you was able to subconsciously control and create your own personal outcome. Oh, y'all better be careful with the YouTube guidelines in the chat section. Just be a little bit more clever. But anyway. So when the mind realizes it's in a program, it's going to release old toxicities from its past life, from its shadow version of itself, from that particular time that it had experienced the most trauma during that timeline. And then when you activate more consciousness, there are trauma happening within the subconscious that you do not physically see when you are asleep because you have not woken up yet. So this is part two. Are you woke up yet? Can you see it now, Mr. Crab? Or can you feel it now, Mr. Crab? In this beginning of the stage, you're just feeling the illusion of what it is that you're seeing. So meaning you're comprehending, you're downloading, you're processing. But it's not so much more. So when you get to the next stage is where you can visualize, and then the last stage is you can put visualization with action. It's kind of like you creating your own movie where you don't know who's directing the movie, but you know who's in the movie because you casted it. So you have to like really think, put things into motion when you're identifying certain things within the movie that you didn't like or that you didn't see coming. It's like, oh, it's a sequel, you put yourself on a plot twist. Now I gotta go back to where I left off in the movie. Do I continue writing that scene? Is it already written? Or do I just press play and proceed? Just like when you pause in the video game. Your character in that video game is still operating in that simulation, whether it's on pause, because you're viewing it in a pause state of mind. But in their world, they're still consciously moving in a computer rated system, a matrix like system. But in our matrix like system, our reality, we're able to move in conscious motions. We're able to move the subconscious and the consciousness all at once. But not everybody is capable of doing that, because reason why is during 2012 they kind of like wiped out the most important people on the planet who operate this planet because they wanted to go back home. And really, they wasn't supposed to move back. They were supposed to move forward into their futuristic timeline while we are operating in their past version of themselves, learning about them. So it's like the paradox kind of like switch its dynamics to who gets to play the role of the main character or the NPC. And then when you realize you're woken, you gotta ask yourself, are you awake yet? And if you're not awake yet, You're never going to be woken. I'm sorry. And then you're just going to keep continuing, repeating, coming back, reincarnated to Earth until you wake up. And it's only a few that Sky Daddy, Lord Daddy, the Lord of the Father, okay, the Lord of the Neo, of his matrix. What it is, he's only picking certain amount of people to access certain information. But the thing is, those who only woken up to his reality only see his timeline. And those who woken up to other people, other entities or deity reality can see other entity deities reality, either become them consciously or just experiencing their day-to-day life by imagining. Because you're imagining what you're reading about these entities and deities so you can access more knowledge and information. But they don't want you to have more knowledge and information about their world until you are mastering your own ability of your own subconscious, human 1.1. And then when you release and gain enough, you're able to access like all of the gems, gems, diamonds, crystals, so much shit you can say that's connected to it. You just have to break down the scene in each level that you can concentrate and focus on the most, because how many of us are lucky to have lived in the same life twice, but then make the same mistake, but then able to correct itself on the mistakes that it's made? Not many people can do shadow work like that. It's terrifying, but it's a beautiful thing once you realize when you are awakened, I guess. Um, However you want to put it. But I'll catch you on the next live. Appreciate, love you.